A lot of guys think female cheating is loud and messy, but the truth is, it's quiet and surgical. If you think the danger only shows up during fights, you're already losing the game of perception. These strategies are so refined they actually look like gestures of affection, all while hiding a reality you can't even imagine. Today, I'm going to show you how to spot the 6 psychological tricks they use to keep you blind. The first behavior that almost no guy catches is the best friend trick. She builds an emotional fortress around another man, but she presents him as someone totally harmless. It's that college bestie or the funny coworker she mentions in passing. She shows you pictures and tells you dumb stories about him just to create this fake sense of transparency. The psychology behind this is brilliant. By talking about him openly, she wipes any immediate suspicion from your mind. While you're relaxing, she's sharing secrets with this guy that should only belong to the two of you. He becomes her confidant for her complaints about the relationship, building a dangerous emotional bridge. If you ever question it, she'll just say you're insecure and that their friendship is purely platonic. The second detail that gives it away is the good girl facade. She takes on this identity as a fierce defender of loyalty and harshly criticizes other women who cheat. "I just don't get how anyone could do that," she'll say with a conviction that seems bulletproof. This whole act works like a psychological shield that keeps you from seeing the reality under the surface. Look, people who overcompensate by constantly talking about their own morality are usually just trying to convince themselves first. She wears this mask so that on the day you notice something weird, your own mind dismisses the doubt. After all, how could a woman who hates cheating actually be cheating? If this is already hitting home, hit that like button right now. It helps the channel keep bringing you the truths that most people don't have the guts to say. The third trick is blame reversal, and it's one of the cruelest manipulation tactics out there. When you notice a red flag or she starts acting distant, she doesn't explain herself, she just attacks you. Suddenly, the problem isn't her hiding her phone. It's your controlling behavior that's suffocating her. She turns you into the villain of the story so that you feel guilty for even suspecting her. It's an emotional checkmate. She uses your love to force you to choose between staying quiet or breaking up. Most guys back down and even apologize, restoring the peace at the cost of their own intuition. Remember, an honest woman validates your insecurities, while a guilty one weaponizes them against you. Here's where it gets interesting. The fourth trick is using the daily routine as perfect camouflage. She hides the cheating exactly where you'd never think to look, by keeping all her usual habits. The gym on Monday, coffee with the girls on Wednesday, and those extra work meetings. To your eyes, everything looks predictable, familiar, and totally safe. This kind of subtle psychological detail is exactly what I dive deep into in my guide, Attraction Secrets. Over there, I show you how to read between the lines of human behavior before it's too late. In the routine, she doesn't lie about the place. She only lies about who's there. She really did go to the gym, but she didn't mention she spent 40 minutes talking in the car with someone else. The fifth trick happens in a territory where most guys are totally clueless: digital camouflage. Women are absolute ninjas when it comes to hiding their tracks online in smart, strategic ways. They don't just delete messages in an obvious way, they simply use platforms you don't usually visit. It could be a chat inside a gaming app, messages on LinkedIn, or even burner profiles on social media. She might post a romantic photo with you on her main story while keeping a close friends list hidden from you. This controlled transparency, where she shows you exactly what she wants you to see, is designed to keep you in a comfort zone. If you want to understand more about these dynamics, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss what's coming next. The sixth trick is emotional distraction. This is where she floods you with sudden, over-the-top affection. You know when the relationship suddenly feels like a honeymoon phase for no apparent reason? This sudden burst of physical and romantic attention is, more often than not, a clear sign of a guilty conscience. She's overcompensating for the betrayal by injecting massive doses of affection into the official relationship just to ease her own guilt. You get these spikes of passion that act as a smokescreen to hide her actual lack of interest. It's an illusion. While you're dazzled by the fireworks, she's hiding what she's really up to. Your heart feels loved, but your gut knows something is off. Understanding these patterns isn't about making you paranoid. It's about giving you the clarity you need to lead your own life. Most men walk in the dark, believing words while ignoring obvious biological and behavioral signs. Now, you've got an intellectual edge that very few men in the world actually have today. Use this knowledge to observe through the eyes of someone who understands the game, not someone who's afraid. The truth might be uncomfortable, but it's the only tool that can set you free from an illusion. Always stay one step ahead, because the man who understands female psychology is never caught off guard.